The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Phillips on the stop.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
He's across mid.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Cousins now. Completes it to the fullback hand. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up
on the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 7, Patriots nothing. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
10 at their own 34-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Mike Hughes brought him down.
On the stop, it was Mike Hughes. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
James White's first carry. And on his first carry, he loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
on 2nd and 7. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Vikings 7, Patriots nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Well, Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. Now Newton. This is White on the screen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
At their own 3.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
At the 6-yard line.
On second down, it's Cook. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Chase Winovich.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They went forward and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Cousins. Is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Powering his way forward.
Damiere Byrd on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. Catch is made by Harry. Misses by the 25. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Newton on 1st down. Got a man open. That's Harry. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Cousins. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Hey, CD, let's peer ahead to week 3 on the NFL slate. I'm looking down at the schedule here, seeing what catches my eye. How about the Rams at Buffalo? That's a pretty good game. A couple of 2-0 teams. Dallas at Seattle. What else do you have?
Yeah, how about Green Bay at New Orleans on Sunday night? We always talk about quarterback matchups that we'd love to see more of. You don't get to see very often Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, and this could be the last time if Drew Brees indeed heads towards retirement after this season. And how about the one that's going to cap off the weekend? Kansas City at Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how big is that one, right? Because there are a number of us who think that this is a preview of the AFC Championship game. But I want to go back to one you mentioned, the Rams and Buffalo. 2 quarterbacks that continue to have to prove their greatness, or even that they should have the job. Jared Goff with the Rams, and of course Josh Allen with Buffalo. Both of them off to really hot starts and looking good.
Yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the 50, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it to Newton. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing again is Newton. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Newton buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So now after the sack, Cam of the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton going for the deep ball. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 4th down.
Time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Newton looking for Harry. He airs it out deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kickoff for Minnesota.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ground, Michelle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Michelle, they toss it out right to him. Looks right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
First down, Patriots.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Johnson's got it complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stop short of the goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Devin McCourty on the tackle. That's a gain of 4.
Now Cousins.
And 5.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff comes to Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Cousins sacked.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. To throw, Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Derek Rivers providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Bird to return. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 50-yard line.
And it's Michel once again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
New England on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He gives it up. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
Brings up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run again on first down. Cook. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 21-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Defensively, sometimes they talk about getting a hat on a hat. Well, there they got a hat on a hat blocking offensively, allowing that running back to get in the end zone.
And the defenders were trying so hard to get off of those blocks to get to the runner, but they were never able to do so. A well-executed play by the offense.
Well, they got the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
11 on the play. First down.
On first down, it's Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Complete.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now left side on the swing pass. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
Down.
They have the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
It's a pickup of 6. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
This is out quickly to the right, and he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they've rallied and made the tackle.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now it's Newton. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. Is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.